crest. Dracula's crest. I wonder if Mr. McDougal expects people to think that Dracula's really in there.
No, don't. Please don't.
Oh, now calm. Dracula was just a legendary character. He never existed.
No?
Expect me, Nathan Mowery.
I'm Naddya, and welcome to the 4th episode of the Blood and Honey series. Tonight, we have a bunch of crazy, ultra-violent pro wrestling right here from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's take a look at tonight's lineup. We have the daggum hardcore Hillbilly taking on Brian White in the boards of Deathmatch. We also have Payton Blair, who looks to end the evil reign of Matt Griffin. And in our semi-main event, we have Satu, Jinn, and Lil Sicko making their Blood and Honey debuts, as well as the ultra-violent tiebreaker between Killbilly and Spectre. But up first, it's Luke Hateful looking to avenge a loss against Jazzy Yang. Let's go to the ring.
July 27th, Blood and Honey. Jazzy Yang, I fucking hate you! I hate that you embarrassed me in my debut. I hate how much you try to be an influencer. And I hate how much you try to make this shit look girly and cute. And I hate how much coffee you drink. You make the whole place smell like shit. And your boyfriend's a dork too. You know what you're gonna hate? What I'm gonna do to you this Sunday at Blood and Honey. I'm Luke Hateful. Hate me, fuck you.
First competitor to my left. His name is Luke Hateful, but when you address him as Mr. Hateful.
Shut up, bitches! You don't know what you're looking at! You have no clue!
And his opponent. She is your idol. She is your bias. And she is the show yang of professional wrestling. Jazzy, yeah!
Our opening contest here tonight at Blood and Honey 4, just moments away from getting underway as our official checks in with both Mr. Hateful and Jazzy Yang, and the bell has rung, Rob. We are officially underway with Blood and Honey 4.
As you have already alluded to, Carmen, an absolutely packed house. We've been turning them away at the door, but we don't have a door here at Monk's Meadery.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of doors lying around.
Oh, we've got plenty of doors, but none that you have to walk through, but we have got everybody just...
Oh, Jazzy looking to put things away early.
I was going to say, everybody just filing in ringside, in the parking lot across the street. Everybody has to see this.
Backslide from Jazzy, looking to put away the rookie.
And this is a place where Luke Hateful has been before with Jazzy Yang.
Oh, once again.
Jazzy Yang defeated Luke Hateful in his first ever professional wrestling match, and it's looking like Jazzy Yang going for repeat success.
Of course, we know Mr. Hateful, a trainee of the Yang's Dojo, trained by Jazzy's very own father, Jimmy Wang Yang, and now here he is in his debut. You mentioned it, Rob. These two have faced off once before. It didn't quite go Luke's way, but here tonight, he is seeking revenge.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it, offering a hand right here. I think Jazzy can see through this, as to also the fans here in attendance in Atlanta can very well see through this, but... Yep.
Nope. Caught the foot. And now shot to the midsection from Jazzy Yang. Jazzy now, this flurry of offense, putting those educated feet to use. Spinning heel kick from Jazzy Yang.
Yeah, you got to be very, very careful trying to get in a striking exchange with anybody with the last name Yang, that's for sure.
Yang showing off those devastating strikes as well as that lightning fast speed as Mr. Hateful, no choice but to roll to the outside, try to catch a breath.
Yeah, that's a nasty shot, man. That's driving all that air out of your lungs. Jazzy's been packing an awful lot of power in with these strikes, just getting so much better in her 5th year in professional wrestling.
Jazzy, of course, has traveled the globe. We've seen her at Pro Wrestling Noah in Japan, as well as GCW, NWA, MLW, and more. And now, Mr. Hateful looking to make a name for himself, taking up the show yang of professional wrestling.
And you can see it looks like Hateful has picked a target. He's going after that shoulder, that left arm of Jazzy Yang.
Jazzy now sit right into the turnbuckle once again. As the crowd here in Atlanta rallying, trying to show their support for Jazzy Yang. Hateful again targeting that shoulder, Rob.
Yeah, and this is not looking good whatsoever for Jazzy, who definitely seemed to have Luke's number in the early moments of this match, but now Luke just continuing to pick apart this left arm of Jazzy Yang.
Hateful now, a hold of the wrist. Slams it right into the mat. If you're Jazzy Yang, what do you have to do to get back into contention here, Rob?
At this point, you really just need to worry about creating distance. You want to try to get away from Luke Hateful, because the thing is Luke Hateful does not have the same kind of instincts that Jazzy Yang has, so she's going to want to try to take that step back, try to recuperate, and start thinking about where she can catch this young man off guard.
Jazzy now trying to swing those legs around, trying to get back up to a vertical base. Can she do it? Brings down Luke Hateful.
There's a little bit of that distance right there that Jazzy needed, and you see still nursing that arm, trying to get the feeling back in it, but still able to throw some shots when needed to Hateful.
Hateful charges in right into a big boot in the corner from Jazzy Yang. See, they're trying to shake some feeling back in, try to get that circulation flowing. A right hand from Jazzy. Swing and a miss from Hateful. Jazzy with a drop kick, bringing down Mr. Hateful.
Now Jazzy starting to pick up a head of steam.
Jazzy really showing off what brought her to the dance. Sweeps the leg, and now what does she have in mind here? Jazzy charges in, Shining Wizard. Cover is made. Will it be enough? And no, somehow Mr. Hateful able to kick out.
Yeah, Mr. Hateful kicking out. Somehow that guy in the front row heard you loud and clear, but I can tell you one thing. There is definitely plenty left in the arsenal of Jazzy Yang. As you see, she's starting to fire up once again, and she's starting to think about what she's going to use next to try to put Hateful away for good.
Jazzy going for that cutter, but caught. Send it to our official. Our official is down, and now Mr. Hateful looking to take advantage.
This is going to be a tough place because this is somewhere where you can definitely start to capitalize. But if you get that kill shot off, if you go where you need to go, you get Jazzy down for good. If that referee doesn't come back in time, it's not going to be enough to win you the match, Hateful.
Hateful now grabbing the first bit of plunder we've seen here tonight in Atlanta. That bundle of light tubes coming into play. Now, it is important to note, folks, this is not a death match. This is a standard professional wrestling match, and Mr. Hateful could be risking disqualification here.
I don't like how this looks for Jazzy.
Look at the swing, but hold on. That's Teriyaki. Yaki with the light tubes, making the save for his girlfriend, Jazzy Yang. But what does this mean for this matchup, Rob?
I think we're about to find out. Our official, yep, there it is. There's the bell.
And your winner by disqualification, Mr. Hateful.
Well, of course, not the intention of Teriyaki. Yaki just trying to make the save for Jazzy. Unintentionally costing Jazzy the match, and Mr. Hateful victorious here in his Blood and Honey debut as these two getting right in each other's faces. Things are getting tense, Rob.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't blame Teriyaki for this reaction whatsoever. I believe Teriyaki was probably in the same camp as me. I didn't even know we had rules here at Blood and Honey. I guess we made an exception for this opening contest, and regardless of how anyone feels about it, this is going to go down as a win for Luke Hateful.
Luke Hateful, victorious in his second ever professional wrestling match, but something tells me the story here is not finished quite yet, Rob.
No, it definitely does not appear that way, especially if Teriyaki has anything to say about
it. Crowd here showing their love and support for Jazzy Yang, and Teriyaki raising the hand. Folks, still so much more to come here tonight. Up next, Brian White versus Hardcore Hillbilly. Then Matt Griffin versus Payton Blair. And then don't forget, folks, in our main event, Nathan Mowery, the namesake of this very show, goes one-on-one with Spectre once again in a death match.
Luke Hateful wins his first match ever via DQ against Jazzy Yang. A win's a win. We'll see how that plays out for Luke, Jazzy, and Derry. However, that is our only traditional rules match for tonight. Up next, Boards of Death. Let's see what our boy, the Hardcore Hillbilly, has been up to.
last time we saw our boy, the hardcore Hillbilly, he was squishing Ghazi like a bug and getting his ass beat by the legendary Tank. After that loss, he has been getting wild all over the country. The party doesn't start until he walks in and doesn't end until about 3 days later. Now rested, focused, and fully zen, he sets his sight on an old backwoods rival, Brian White. Brian White, who has an equally questionable background, is a tough cookie who has been on an upswing here in the Southern Deathmatch scene. White is looking to prove his toughness at the expense of our boy. Can Hillbilly take out this daggum old foe from his past? Or will Brian beat his ass silly and make his mark in Atlanta? Only one way to find out. Hell yeah, dadgum.
Now that first match was a bit more on the traditional side. However, this second match is going to be more blood and honey speed. This next match is a singles match, but it's a match that comes with boards of deathmatch.
Well, there you see, folks, the boards of death coming out here tonight for our next matchup.
Here's where all my empty Pepsi cans went.
And much like T.I. said right here in the city of Atlanta, it's time to bring them out. One of the most beloved superstars here at Blood and Honey, the hardcore Hillbilly, makes his return.
Hardcore Hillbilly has become one of the biggest staples, one of the biggest pillars of Blood and Honey, has never been pinned here at Blood and Honey, and looking to keep the streak alive here this evening against Brian White.
Not only looking to keep the streak alive, but looking to avenge a loss that he has had to Brian White in the past. But this under much different circumstances, this on the home turf of the hardcore Hillbilly.
Brian White making his Atlanta debut against somebody very much beloved by the folks here in Atlanta.
Brian White coming prepared here for his Blood and Honey debut. Of course, Brian White, no stranger to the deathmatch wrestling scene. Who could forget those wild matches he had with John Rare?
I definitely can't forget him, and I know that Nathan Mowery, the CEO of Blood and Honey, definitely can't forget him either, has told me in confidence those were some of his biggest inspirations as a professional wrestler, and one of the reasons that he was inspired to create this event as a whole.
That's weird. He told me it was all based on Jackass. But nonetheless, Brian White making his debut here tonight against hardcore Hillbilly. Boards of Death here in the city of Atlanta.
You can definitely tell Brian White does not care very much if the crowd here in Atlanta supports him. But it's going to take a hell of a lot more than just support in order to not just win, but to survive a matchup of this magnitude.
And introducing first, we got
Fuck Hillbilly!
From Dallas, South Carolina, weighing 200 pounds, the Carolina Cracker, Brian White.
That's right. Who if you love it, bitches? Who if you love it, bitches?
And introducing his opponent, Georgia's own, Dadgum HCHB,
Well, daggum, the crowd here, 100% rallied behind Hardcore Hillbilly in this Boards of Deathmatch. Rob, what exactly is the key to winning a match like this?
Beat the hell out of your opponent more than they beat the hell out of you. That's really the story of every stipulation here at Blood and Honey. It is just what tools you use to get that done. Speaking of tools, what the hell did Brian White just pull out of his pants?
Well, it seems to me, Rob, that the Carolina Cracker certainly in no hurry to get things underway here tonight.
I don't know if it's exclusive to Carolina, because I've seen a lot of Louisiana crackers that look just like this dude.
Shut the fuck up!
The crowd already getting under the skin of Brian White. We talked about that home field advantage of the Hardcore Hillbilly, and we're already seeing that here early on.
Well, what we're also seeing is Brian White, instead of actually trying to fight Hardcore Hillbilly, he's just trying to make fun of him the entire time. And look at this, he almost got sent right into one of those boards with all the forks sticking out of it. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna show up and you're just gonna screw around. Hardcore Hillbilly is gonna take your eyes out.
Now, for anyone who knows the Hardcore Hillbilly, he may be a little jovial, he may be fun-loving, but if you get under his skin just right, Hardcore Hillbilly as sadistic as they come. And Brian White, gotta be careful, Rob, as we see sitting to the board first. Gotta be careful not to push his luck here when it comes to Hillbilly.
No, because we've seen Hillbilly compete here at Blood and Honey against the reason that he became a professional wrestler, Sunny Days, and defeated Sunny Days here at Blood and Honey. And Brian White is just taking this way too lightly. There's another example of that.
Hardcore Hillbilly just absorbing that shot, and just with one brings down Brian White. And now White sent it to the first board. The board has broken as the crowd comes alive.
Comes alive just in time to see Brian White die. That was a nasty landing, courtesy of the Hardcore Hillbilly.
Now with the back freshly full of forks, we see Hardcore Hillbilly just digging away in the forehead of the Carolina Cracker.
Hardcore Hillbilly starting to have a little bit of fun himself in this one as he gets a hold of that board with vinyl records and CDs over it. Oh my God!
Hardcore Hillbilly playing all the hits tonight. We see the CD sticking out of the back of Brian White. Certainly not a sentence I've ever said before.
No, and as a vintage record collector myself, this is definitely hurting me to see this, but I don't think it's hurting me quite as much as it's hurting Brian White, as now...
Yeah, think of the resale value, folks.
Not good.
And now just digging that gusset plate into the head of Brian White, now teeing off on the back. As the blood begins to flow from Brian White, the sun setting here tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. And while the sky may be beautiful, folks, what we are witnessing in the ring right now, quite the opposite.
Well, nothing in this ring is beautiful, and that includes the competitors.
Oh my God.
Hillbilly. Oh, Jesus.
Through the glass.
I think we've only got one board left, folks, and I think we're probably about to see repeat success, and I think Brian White might wind up going through that one too.
As the fans going wild here. Hardcore Hillbilly looking to inflict some more punishment. Has a hold of another gusset plate. Oh, and using his own head to batter that gusset plate into the forehead of Brian White.
All the while, the crowd here in Atlanta singing the song of Hardcore Hillbilly's people, just firing the young man up even further.
Hardcore Hillbilly now looking to pull Brian White into the corner. You mentioned it, Rob, only one more board remains. And Brian White just collapsing in a heap into the mat. You can see just how much damage has been done. The blood pouring off of the back.
Yeah, I bet he's thinking, he's starting to think twice about the way that he approached this matchup now, because since Hillbilly got his hands on Brian White, Brian has not been able to get any kind of offense.
Hold on, what does Hillbilly have in mind here? Positioning Brian White onto a door placed between two chairs. This makeshift table. Hillbilly off the top with a senton through the door.
Just absolutely breaking Brian White in half and
goes for the
pin.
cover. And that is going to do it. Hardcore Hillbilly once again unpinned here at Blood and Honey. The winning streak continues, but folks, still so much more action to come right after this.
Brian White suffering defeat. I'd say, hey, don't let the door hit you on the way out, but it looks like that already happened.
Get your fucking hands off me! You got fucked up, man! Hey, you won, bro! You won! You won! You won! You won! He won! Oh, that hurt like a fuck! Oh, that hurt! Oh, yummy. 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 This is fucked up.
I like this movie.
Well, hell yeah and daggum! The Hardcore Hillbilly has put another victory under his belt. But now, that brings us to Matt Griffin. Matt Griffin, who hates deathmatch wrestling, tried to stop it in its tracks last year to no avail. He ended up winning his first deathmatch ever against CJ Lawler at Blood and Honey 3. Now, he has been walking around claiming he is undefeated. Please, Payton Blair, for the love of God, end this man.
Hi, this is your favorite, the Russian Dynamite Masha Slamovich, and I'm here to let you know how much Matt Griffin sucks and that he's going to get his ass beat by Payton Blair all up and down that Georgia venue. I don't quite remember the name of the venue, but I do remember that it's a venue full of ass kicking. And Matt Griffin, it's done for you. Your ass is grass. It's toastier than Louisiana toast or somewhere toast in the South. And you know what? Он тебе жопу раздерет. Payton Blair, он тебя разорвет на куски, он тебя вырвет все волосы, которых тебя уже нет на голове, и он тебя закопает в землю. So, I hope that lets you know exactly what's in store for your future, and good luck to Payton Blair.
3, 2, 1, red light on. It's Old Manser sitting out here by these beautiful, some sort of flower, shrubbery, or some sort of, I don't know, it is what it is, but Old Manser sitting out here. Matt Griffin, Old Manser remembers you. I hate your guts. If I see you, I'm going to hit you with an eye poke, knee pad up, knee pad down. All the boys and girls in the locker room, we all hate you too. Matt, real piece of shit. But here's the deal. Payton Blair is going to come in there, whoop your ass, beat you 1, 2, 3. Ain't nothing anyone going to do about it. And that's just how it's going to go down. Matt Griffin, once again, I hate you. Everyone hates you. We all hate you. Blair's going to whoop your ass.
Yo, this is Vince Russo, and yes, indeedy, It is going to be a rainy night in Georgia. It is going to be a stormy night in Georgia. There may be thunder showers in Georgia. Because in Georgia, Matt Griffin is finally going to get what he has coming to him. You know why? It's real simple. Matt Griffin sucks. And Matt Griffin should get his ass kicked. And Matt Griffin will get his ass kicked. Matt, nobody likes you. Everybody hates you, bro. And it's going to come pouring down on you in Georgia when Payton Blair, bro, Payton Blair beats your ass from pillar to post. Matt Griffin finally get what he's due, courtesy of Payton Blair. Don't miss it, bro.
All right, folks. This next match is more our kind of traditional match. There's a standard, classic death match. So let's go ahead and bring out the victims, competitors.
What is this? The sultry tones of George Michael filling the air here outside of Monk's Meadery in Atlanta, Georgia.
Very welcome mood change, if you ask me. I can't help it, but feel my hips swaying side to
feeling
side.
the vibe. Oh, and way to ruin the mood.
Hold on now. That is one of my new bosses you're talking about. Let's calm down a little bit.
Matt Griffin, a man who once denounced deathmatch wrestling, defeated CJ Lawler at Blood and Honey 3, and now calling himself a deathmatch god?
I mean, look, God, I'll be completely honest with you, maybe a little bit of a stretch, but I mean, Prince, King, maybe. I mean, look, he's undefeated in deathmatch wrestling. That I don't know what's going on here. I don't know how I feel about that. But, I mean, regardless, though, he is undefeated in deathmatch wrestling. He very much is coming into this with all the momentum on his side, and we're going to see how well that works for the Kingpin.
Well, the Kingpin, as you call him, certainly has a tough task ahead of him tonight as he faces off with Payton Blair, someone who has really made quite the name for herself in the world of deathmatch wrestling.
Well, I can tell you one thing. If that picture frame could feel stuff, it would be in a hell of a lot of pain right now. As Matt Griffin giving the folks here in attendance at Monk's Meadery a little bit of a preview. Hopefully not all of this is a preview, but a preview of what they can expect.
Well, if the folks at Office Depot saw what he was doing right now, they'd be greatly ashamed of selling him those items.
I agree.
Keep it going.
Take about 20% off of there, bud. It's not that serious. Somebody who is serious, especially whenever it comes to deathmatch wrestling, no stranger to these types of stipulations, as you've already alluded to, Carmen. One half of the goons of the Scenic City, Payton Blair.
Well, Payton Blair, normally accompanied by her twin sister, Lizzy, but looking to go it alone here tonight as she looks to put an end to the Kingpin, Matt Griffin.
Well, I mean, a lot of folks have tried. CJ Lawler, all due respect to CJ Lawler, you know, I love that guy. Couldn't get it done at Blood and Honey 3. Lizzy Blair going to have a very, very tough hill to climb herself here at Blood and Honey 4.
Not wasting any time, already getting in the face of Matt Griffin, not even waiting for introductions. Don Miguel, my man, tell him who's fighting.
Introducing first, the competitor to my left. He is your undefeated deathmatch icon, the Kingpin of Georgia Wrestling, Matt Griffin.
Well, make no mistake about it, folks. Matt Griffin in enemy territory here tonight as the Blood and Honey crowd telling Matt exactly what they think of him.
Payton Blair told everybody in attendance to finger Matt Griffin. I don't know what kind of message we're sending here at Blood and Honey 4, but I, sir, have no time for this.
Well, for you, instructions may be a little unclear.
His opponent, she is one half of the goons, the public menace, Payton Blair.
A much different response to Payton Blair here ahead of this death match. If Matt Griffin truly wants to prove himself as a deathmatch icon, a deathmatch god as he liked to call himself, then, Well, he should feel right at home right now, Rob.
Oh, we're going to find out. Let's see, as I was going to say, as the bell rings. And the bell just sounded, and tossing that stupid-ass blacklight that Brian White brought out to the ring, to the outside, where it belongs. And we're going to keep things clean in this death match, Carmen.
Well, as clean as we can with the current state of the canvas. Matt Griffin looking to eliminate some of the options here already.
Well, light tubes aren't safe, folks. Like Matt Griffin is, I mean, as a promoter himself, the safety of the athletes is always paramount for Matt Griffin, and that's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about Payton Blair's safety in this match, and I applaud that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, Rob. I'm sure that's exactly what he's thinking about right now, the safety of his opponent.
Yeah, this is absolutely uncalled for. Everybody's just body-shaming Matt Griffin right now. Paintbrushing Payton Blair, well-deserved. She probably started the chant.
There we go. Payton Blair with one in return. Matt Griffin certainly wasn't expecting that. Now delivers a chop to Payton Blair. And Blair just absorbing the shot. You see the smile across her face. How long has she waited to do something like this, Rob?
Now, a lot of people have waited a long time to hit Matt Griffin. We know that. I mean, the man does not make a hell of a lot of friends everywhere he goes. That is something that we can't deny. Another thing that can't be denied, while Matt Griffin is taking a good bit of offense right now from Payton Blair, he is a veteran in that squared circle. Matt Griffin has been in the world of professional wrestling for quite a long time and has picked up a hell of a lot of tricks along the way. And the
I've heard Rob. I've heard Rob. He has never shut up about the fact that he's faced the likes of AJ Styles and other notable legends in the Georgia wrestling scene, but this is a much different realm here in the world of deathmatch wrestling.
Yeah, but wouldn't you also talk about those accolades if you had them as well? I know if AJ Styles even liked me, I'd never shut up about it personally. And look at Payton Blair now just stalking Matt Griffin on the outside.
Swinging and missing out. Payton Blair looking to put a stop to the actions of Matt Griffin.
This is uncalled for. I think she might have broke Matt Griffin's hand, and now she's going after a drill. What the hell is she going to do with this?
Well, as many times as Matt Griffin has screwed over the Georgia wrestling scene, how apropos is this?
What is she doing? What she got?
Oh!
Oh, come on. This is too much. It's way too much.
Right to the forehead of Matt Griffin.
Carmen, this is ridiculous right now. What about love for your fellow man? This is absolutely barbaric from Payton Blair.
Barbaric. This is exactly what Matt Griffin signed up for. He wants to call himself a deathmatch legend, Rob. Then he's going to have to put up with deathmatch antics. And right now, we're seeing Payton Blair with the grater in hand.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Right. You can have a death match without resorting to stuff like this. This is absolutely insane.
Right across the forehead of Matt Griffin.
This is nuts. Do regular death match stuff. Like put somebody through a table, safely hit somebody against the back with a chair. Do something else. This is absolutely insane.
I don't know what has come over you, Rob. I think you may need to make a little visit right inside the Monk's Meadery.
That's a good idea. I'll be right back after this match.
Payton Blair grabbing a hold of the gusset plates. Matt Griffin putting a stop to that now. Gusset plate in hand, looking to drive it into the head of Payton Blair.
You see, and Matt Griffin, I mean, he's saying all the right things right now. Why is everything just scattered all over this place? Giving Payton Blair all this time to recover. That's not fair.
It's okay. Masada gave me permission.
Oh, leave it to Matt Griffin and name drop. And let me tell you, Rob, next time I'm hanging around with my friend Chris Jericho, I'm going to tell him all about Matt Griffin, okay?
Okay, well, I can tell you one thing. If Masada gave Payton Blair permission, she wouldn't shut up about it either. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. I, for one, will not stand.
The glass shattering across the back of Payton Blair.
As I was saying, I will not stand.
Oh, hold on. Thumbtacks on the end of the crutch now. Being driven into the forehead of Payton Blair as Matt Griffin now using the crutch to his advantage right across the throat of Payton.
Giving Payton Blair a little bit of taste of her own medicines. Absolutely well deserved. And look at this, just continuing the onslaught.
Payton Blair in a very bad way here. Has to find a way to fight out. I think that might just do it. Payton Blair now in possession of the crutch. You see the cut soda cans on the side. Now makes her way into the ring. Much the disbelief of everyone. Here in attendance.
These fans, just like myself, cannot believe the levels that Payton Blair is willing to stoop to in order to try to defeat Matt Griffin in this contest.
Well, I always knew Matt Griffin was a bit of a pinhead, but I think we're seeing concrete evidence of it right now.
Oh my goodness, this is too much, and I think Payton Blair finally
cover made. Cover.
Payton finally starting to show a little bit of mercy and try to end the match.
Payton donning that crimson mask, face pouring with blood. Grabs a hold of the skewers.
Oh, no, you can't do this. You can't. I can promise you, Masada did not give her permission. I can promise.
Getting a taste of his own medicine. And a shot to the back from Payton Blair.
I cannot believe that Payton Blair would do such a thing, not just to Matt Griffin, but to anybody. That is absolutely uncalled for. Oh, my God.
Right into the board. All those cans just slicing away at the back of Matt Griffin. And Payton Blair now goes for the cover. Will it be enough to keep down Matt? No, it will not.
Oh, it's going to take an awful lot more than that because Matt Griffin has proven time and time again that he is a warrior. And he is willing to fight through hell and high water in order to retain his title of Deathmatch God, Carmen.
Well, Matt Griffin certainly surprising a lot of folks here in Atlanta, Georgia. But Lizzy Blair now with that staple gun in hand.
Oh, and now she's trying to rob the crowd. Are you serious?
I'll gladly tip for this.
Oh, no, come on.
Oh, Lincoln taking a shot right to the head, Rob.
Oh, come on, that kind of shit might have flown in the 1870s, but you can't do that kind of thing now. You can't just go desecrating the U.S. dollar like that, and she's going to do it again. She's doubling down.
Lizzy Blair may be committing several federal crimes right now, but I don't think she's going to get any objection from anyone here in Atlanta.
She's taking advantage of the fact that Atlanta's a lawless town. This is ridiculous.
Hey, hold on. Matt got his envelope early. Look at the positives, Rob.
What? Staple is what?
Oh, you heard him. That's Payton.
Pretend I didn't. That's disgusting.
Well, Payton now with that picture frame. Hold on. Oh, Matt Griffin. Look at this photograph.
I'll tell you one thing that Matt Griffin is not doing right now, and that is laughing. The nasty, undeserved strike below the belt from Payton Blair. That wasn't your money. You stole that from the crowd. You're a thief. He's a thief to a thief, and everybody knows two wrongs make a right, Payton Blair.
Matt now on the outside. Eats a shot to the head from that cookie sheet. Matt on shaky legs.
Cannot believe that. What the hell is she doing now?
Payton Blair.
Oh, no.
What's she have in mind here?
She's not going to do what I think she's going to do, is she? Oh, my. She's putting the thumbtacks in the mouth of Matt Griffin.
Payton looking to shut up the mouth.
Magic trick. That's assault, brother.
Oh, will you stop? Payton Blair now taking the money back. And now stiff forearm strike to Matt Griffin.
And going for more plunder, just continuing to add unnecessary insult to unnecessary injury.
Payton just teeing off on the arms of Matt Griffin with that cookie sheet now rolling. Matt the Mouth back into the ring. Matt crawling, reaching out, trying to grab anything that will help, but there's nothing to help him right now as Payton Blair grabbing a hold of the door.
Payton Blair needs to just show mercy, just show some kind of sympathy at this point. I cannot believe all that she's been putting Matt Griffin through this entire match.
You know, Rob, as someone who idolizes Captain Insano, you should know that there is no mercy to be shown as in comes Payton Blair.
Keeps driving into the door, just continuing to drive more into Griffin. Metallica wrote a song about this.
Payton throwing the door to the wayside, and now, what she have in mind here with a steel chair? There you go, Rob. Is that more your speed, Rob?
Yeah, I guess. But even then, it's still too much. It's still way too much. And this is just insulting.
What? We're celebrating his birthday. I think she's still got like 43 more to go, Rob.
Oh no, this is way too much. And now, what the hell does Payton Blair have in mind? Now, it's not very often that we see either one of the goons going up to the top rope.
Payton Blair looking to go up top, but Matt Griffin, with other thoughts, launches that chair at the head of Payton. Now placing the chair on top of the door. What is... Oh, my God.
Got to make up for lost time. He's been taking an absolute
wasn't it you that was saying that
this entire time?
Wasn't it you saying that glass didn't belong in a wrestling ring and how Matt Griffin was looking to protect the other performers?
Well, I also believe in eye for an eye, cheek for a cheek, and ass whooping for an ass whooping, and that's what we're about to see right now.
Matt Griffin now sadistically licking the blood of Payton Blair.
All right, that part was a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Matt Griffin now with a hold of Payton. Payton sent into the glass.
An assault driver from Matt Griffin to Payton Blair.
Well,
and
Matt, not done yet.
Well, I mean, he hardly broke any of the glass. You see, still thinking about the safety of the athletes, even after everything Payton's put him through.
Matt Griffin with the light tubes. Perhaps having second thoughts here.
He's a good guy. You accuse Matt Griffin of being a lot of things, but a good Samaritan is definitely one of those things.
No, it's all well-deserved is what he's been accused of. And now, Matt Griffin placing that door over Payton. Smashes the glass and now goes for the cover. Will it be enough? And Matt Griffin picks up yet another victory here at Blood and Honey. Well, like it or not, folks, Matt Griffin once again finds himself in the win column here in Deathmatch Wrestling as we see Lizzy Blair helping her sister to the back.
I mean, and look, you don't like to see violence of that nature committed to anybody, but Matt Griffin just had to do what he had to do and looks great after going through the hell that he went through. I do have to say, congratulations to Matt Griffin.
Well, Matt Griffin's guilty feet may have no rhythm, and that's something we all can agree on, but the beat goes on here at Blood and Honey 4. Do not go anywhere, folks. More action to come right after this.
Matt Griffin, and we all do, but what I don't hate is the RPW Rust Belt Championship, and that's going to be on the line tonight as the uncivil Satu Jinn takes on one of the fastest rising stars in deathmatch wrestling, the RPW champion Lil Sicko, in tonight's semi-main event.
Fight you? No, I want to kill you.
But I'm feeling better. What do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you and I goes away. What do I feel? What do I say? Fuck you and I goes away.
Everybody with the body, we got another singles match here for you, but it's not just any kind of singles match. I'm gonna hold off on why. But first, let's bring out our competitors.
Well, as the sounds of System of a Down fill the air here in Atlanta, Georgia, let me tell you folks, what we are about to see sure will not be sweet as Satu Jinn makes his Blood and Honey debut.
Satu Jinn coming out with a little bit of extra weaponry to go along with everything that we've got covering the ring and ringside area right now, as Satu Jinn is about to take on someone who has very much earned their name, Lil Sicko.
Well, Satu Jinn, a 10-year veteran, has held Deathmatch gold all across the country in his time, but here tonight facing off against one of the fastest rising stars in Deathmatch wrestling in the name of Lil Sicko.
We are now about to see one of the most polarizing up-and-coming performers in the world of deathmatch wrestling. He is the Ruthless Pro Wrestling Rust Belt champion, and that championship will be on the line here tonight.
Well, you mentioned it, Rob. Polarizing certainly is one word you could use. This man probably has more haters and doubters than he does believers, but make no mistake about it, when it comes to deathmatch wrestling, can certainly hold his own, as you can see by that championship held over his head.
He is definitely going to be in for a tough night at the office here tonight, defending that championship against somebody who, much like Lil Sicko, definitely no stranger to the world of death matches in Satu Jinn.
Lil Sicko, of course, a second-generation competitor. The Alabama native multiple times has won the Carnage Cup, and he's made a lot of waves in his young career, Rob.
And he's looking to make even more waves here tonight in Atlanta. And you can see playing mind games on the outside with Satu Jinn taking his damn dear sweet time to get into the ring. Oh, and look at that, the Fago coursing through the veins of Lil Sicko as he fires up to get this contest underway.
Certainly knows how to make an entrance. Lil Sicko in his Blood and Honey debut. We're going to throw it ringside to Don Mekahla.
And this match is for the RPW Rust Belt. And introducing first, the challenger. Hailing from Seven Devils Mountain, representing the Rejects, the uncivil Satu Jinn. Oh!
So funny! I forgot to laugh. You thought that was a laugh?
And introducing next.
Come on, give her!
The reigning, defending RPW Rust Belt champion, accompanied by Sadisto from Florence, Alabama, a part of the Circus of Chaos, the ringmaster, Lil Sicko!
Well, the Circus of Chaos nowhere to be found here tonight, as Lil Sicko set to defend his Rust Belt championship in singles competition against Satu Jinn.
Satu Jinn going to be looking to go home with a little extra hardware if he is successful here tonight in Atlanta, Georgia.
Wait, hold on.
I have no idea.
Well, we were set for singles competition, but it looks like Lizzy Blair has an objection, Rob.
We just saw Payton Blair just moments ago in singles competition with Matt Griffin. I have no idea what the hell Lizzy Blair's doing out here.
Lizzy grabbing a hold of the mic.
You're scary. Shut up for a second. I didn't come all this way to just sit in the fucking back while they have a fucking title match. That's right. No. I'm the fucking Death Goblin, and I've been to fucking England, and I've been everywhere else doing death matches. Guess what? I'm not sitting in the fucking back. I'm in this fucking match, bitches.
Does it work like this?
If you say fuck enough times, you can get pretty much anything that you want, Carmen. It's worked for me
It
my
looks
entire
like
career.
we've got ourselves a three-way dance.
This match is now a triple threat match.
Triple threat for the RPW Rust Belt Championship. Lizzy Blair, the Death Goblin now, interjects herself, and that certainly changes the entire complexion of this matchup, Rob.
Yeah, Jinn and Sicko were both expecting singles contests here tonight, but Lizzy Blair said, that don't work for me, brother. Let me rephrase that. She said, that motherfucking don't fucking work for me, brother. And now this is a triple threat match for the RPW Rust Belt Championship.
Well, Rob, you heard her accolades. You know where she's been.
She's been to London. She's been to fucking London. And she's been to other places. And if you ask me, Carmen, I do think that is enough to interject yourself into any match you possibly want.
Satu Jinn trying to get the upper hand, but Lil Sicko biting the hand, and now working over the wrist of Jinn.
God, I miss Atlanta.
Of course, Jinn with a size and strength advantage. Just launches Sicko all the way across the ring, driving him through a door with ease, Rob.
Literally seconds into the contest, and that door is no more. And now looking to send him into the light tubes.
That glass shattering, just flying all through the air here at Monk's Meadery. Once again, we do want to give a special thank you to Monk's Meadery for being such lovely hosts here tonight for Blood and Honey, the official home of Blood and Honey. If you do find yourself in Atlanta, please be sure to visit Monk's Meadery. And now, Satu hoisting up Lil Sicko.
Oh, God. Jinn keeps this up. He's about to go home with a championship belt.
Goes for the cover. Sicko able to power his shoulder off the mat. Jinn now with a boot right across the face of Lil Sicko, looking to add a little insult to injury.
Adding a lot of disrespect is what he's doing. Jinn not taking Sicko seriously whatsoever.
Misses with a leg drop, and now Sicko off the rope, running knee strike. And for a lesser man, that may have been a knockout blow, Rob, but Jinn somehow on his feet, but not for long, brought down by Sicko.
Big knee off of the springboard there, and now Lizzy Blair back into this match.
Lizzy, who, as you mentioned, Rob, was sitting in the back, now has an opportunity to walk out of here with championship gold, something that none of us expected. Running senton from Lizzy, goes for the cover. Can the Death Goblin do it? No, a kick out at 2.
And what a way to call your shot this would be, showing up, opting, and you could have just hung out, had an easy night, just hang out with your sister in the back, but you said, no, I want championship gold. I'm going to do something about it. And if Lizzy Blair is able to get that done here tonight, what a victory it would be.
Lizzy Blair was straight glass to ass there, and now bringing Sicko back to his feet, but no, Sicko with a shot to the midsection.
Sicko just trying to fight back at this point. He's taken on so much offense from both Jinn and Blair in this match.
Lizzy with a right hand. You knew Lizzy wasn't going to take the easy way out tonight. Lizzy through the middle rope, into the glass. And now, no rest for the wicked, right into a waiting Satu Jinn.
Now these two just going for plunder on the outside, both of them with chairs in hand, Carmen.
Bit of a standoff here between Lizzy and Jinn, but looks like momentarily thinking the same thing, on the same page, Rob.
Yeah, that's going to be the danger to point in the left field like that, just like little Sicko just did.
Lizzy now. Oh! Was looking to use that water drug. Instead, eats a steel chair for her efforts, and now these two continue to brawl on the outside.
Using his own forehead to smash that glass across the head of Lizzy Blair. And now what the hell does this monster have in mind?
Just digging the glass into the head of Lizzy Blair. Now grabs a hold of the steel chair. Oh, looking to put it into Sicko. Sicko, who defeated Drake Younger to win this championship belt back at RPW's Face Eater. Now with his toughest task to date during this triple threat. And it seems like Satu and Lizzy doing their best to keep Sicko out of competition.
Well, in the immortal words of John Wayne Murdoch at Blood and Honey 2, fuck Drake Younger, but we could very well have another new Rust Belt champion in this match, as it looks like Lil Sicko might be out of commission for good, Carmen.
Jinn, what's he have in his hand?
It's a paddle with gussets on it? Who the hell even concocts some crazy-ass weapon like that? Oh my God.
The blood trickling down the arm of Satu Jinn, is now Lizzy Blair in possession of those gusset plates. You can sense the discomfort of the crowd here in attendance at Blood and Honey, all wincing at the same time as Lizzy looks to turn her attention to Sicko. Sicko with a stop sign. Willing to risk his own health to put away Lizzy Blair, as Sicko now
I don't know if anybody told
back
him,
to his feet.
I don't know if anybody told Sicko you didn't have to do that other part, but instead trying to hurt himself in order to hurt Lizzy more, as now Lizzy with the stop sign just sending it right into the back of Sicko.
Looking to put a stop to the championship reign of Lil Sicko, but now in comes Satu Jinn. What the hell is this?
This looks like one of those things they use on American Gladiators, but with light tubes instead of the big safe foam that would be so much easier to take.
Lizzy now running to the opposite side of the ring.
Just trying to stay away.
Yeah, who can blame her?
Yeah, I can't blame her whatsoever right now, as the fans here at Monk's Meadery rallying behind Satu Jinn. Let's see what this deranged psychopath has in mind.
That glass shattering as the smoke fills the air. The crowd now on their feet here in Atlanta.
Fans as far as the eyes can see, asking for one more time. Ask and you shall receive.
The crowd here bloodthirsty as always. And Satu Jinn in firm control of this matchup, Rob.
Yeah, he has got to stay in control. He has got to stay on top of Lil Sicko and try to keep Lizzy Blair as far away as possible, as she just standing by with the fans watching this one. I don't think she wants to get back into this match. Might have bit off more than she could chew.
Lizzy watching on as Satu now searching the ringside area, looking for more weapons to inflict punishment. And boy, did he just find one, Rob.
Oh my God, even more light tubes. The light tube budget here at Blood and Honey is absolutely insane.
Bundle of tubes in hand, and Lizzy with the water jug. Oh, Satu Jinn from out of nowhere, taking a shot at Lizzy. Now send Sicko crashing in. Looking to keep the Death Goblin down as Satu Jinn making his intentions clear. He's walking away here tonight with that championship.
And if he keeps this up, there is nothing that Sicko or Blair are going to be able to do to stop him. That's for damn sure.
Once again, we see Jinn on the outside looking for some more plunder. What is it that he is going to find? Has a hold of a broken door.
That door used in the early moments of this matchup. Just looking around, I mean, Satu's used so much of this weaponry and has already destroyed it as that paddle with gussets gets sent into the back of Satu Jinn.
Those gussets just locking in underneath the skin of the blood now pouring down the back of Jinn.
And now Sicko once again just causing harm to himself in hopes that it'll hurt his opponent more, but I don't think you want to send headbutts to Satu Jinn.
Satu did not budge. Jinn still on his feet. What is it going to take to bring down this behemoth?
If Sicko's got a gun, I'd go grab it now, because that's about the only thing I could possibly think. Satu Jinn telling everybody, hey, let's pull up a chair.
As all three competitors find their way back to their feet. What is this in the hand of Jinn? Wrong.
It's a prosthetic leg.
It's a prosthetic leg from one of our fans here in attendance, and now using the leg as a weapon. Targeting the throat and now the neck of Lizzy Blair. Well, hold on.
No. This is way damn too much.
Jinn now looking to carve the flesh of Lil Sicko.
Make some noises. You're all front row for an execution.
The crowd loving what they're seeing here. Bloodthirsty as always. See, this is exactly why I go to Sports Clips, Rob. And now going after Lizzy Blair. Taking a little off the top.
A little too much if you ask me. Oh my God.
No.
Oh, this is way too damn much. This is ridiculous. And Sicko just pulling up a chair to watch. What the hell is happening?
Lizzy still with a right hand to Sicko as all three now taking a seat.
Each competitor just throwing everything that they've got at one another.
Everything they've got left.
Carmen, I've seen quite a lot of pissing contests in my day, and this is definitely going to
I've seen your search history.
Oh, no kidding. This is definitely going to rank up there with one of the craziest ones ever as Sicko just gets sent into the front row.
And now we are down to two. As Lizzy and Satu just trading right hands. These open palm strikes.
Neither competitor with an ounce of back down in them.
It doesn't matter how big the competitor. Lizzy Blair absolutely will not back down. One of the toughest competitors you're going to find in the Southeast, but not so fast. Sicko with a plancha off the top.
And Sicko is going to need to capitalize on this, and he's going to need to do it now if he wants to walk out of here with the championship that he came here with.
Quite the response here from the crowd in Atlanta. But Sicko's got to make a pinfall here.
Sending Satu Jinn back into the ring.
Sicko now rolling Jinn into the ring. You gotta imagine Sicko trying to put an end to things here with Lizzy on the outside.
You absolutely imagine that that's what the case is with Sicko taking his time, and I think it's coming back to bite him in the ass right now.
He's going for a DDT. Jinn able to pump the brakes, and now these palm strikes sending Sicko into the corner. And now Jinn has him in his sights, charges in with a hip attack.
It's a hell of a lot of weight to go crashing into the head.
Oh, and a kick out from Lil Sicko as now Lizzy Blair now enters the fray once again.
Lizzy Blair just biding her time, looking for an opening as Jinn and Sicko continue to fight in the center of the ring.
Sicko caught. Jinn for the championship, broken up at the last possible moment by Lizzy Blair. Once again, folks, the RPW Rust Belt Championship on the line, and this is only our semi-main event. Still one more match to go. As Lizzy Blair now pounding on the back of Sicko.
All the while, Satu Jinn on the outside, looking to bring some more plunder into play.
A suplex from Lizzy, and Rob, you see all the plunder littering the ring, that broken glass, every maneuver. More punishing. Hold on, cover is made. More punishing than usual is now Jinn grabbing a hold of everything that's not nailed down.
And you have to ask the question, at this point, when is it going to be enough? We have seen light tubes. We've seen gusset plates. We saw a damn sword a little while ago, and nothing is putting these competitors down. And you see Satu Jinn just grabbing a hold of everything that's not nailed down. He's going to throw everything plus the kitchen sink at these competitors just in hopes of becoming the new RPW Rust Belt champion.
Lizzy having to break the hold now, takes a shot at Jinn. Jinn with a right of his own. Jinn, short arm clothesline. And now trying to get the crowd behind him as he goes for the cover. Will we have a new champion? Not a lot of strength behind that kick out.
There's not a lot left in the tank whatsoever for Lizzy Blair, or I'd argue for either one of these competitors who have all three just put each other through hell this entire matchup.
Jinn now with a hold of the steel chair. Clearly has a game plan in mind here.
Looking to make another table. He looks to put that door in between those two chairs, and if Lizzy Blair gets put through this door, this championship could very well change hands without the champion being involved in the decision whatsoever, Carmen.
And that's the danger of a triple threat match, Rob. You have to keep your head on a swivel. You have to have eyes in the back of your head because the champion does not even have to be involved in the winning decision. We may be seeing that right now. Jinn
yanks Lizzy Blair back up to her feet by her arm.
Lizzy doing everything she can, trying to fight out desperately, trying to fight her way out. Now, one headbutt from Satu Jinn is all it takes. What does Jinn have in mind?
Going all the way up to the high rent district for this.
Did not expect to see Satu Jinn climbing up top, but a right hand from Lizzy Blair halts Jinn in his place as Lizzy looking to put away the 10-year vet.
That's some headbutts delivered from both competitors.
Lizzy teetering on the edge. Hold on, not so fast. In comes Sicko. In comes Sicko, has a hold. Tower of Doom through the glass and through the door. And little Sicko is going to retain. One of the damnedest things I have ever seen here at Blood and Honey. Lil Sicko overcomes the odds here in this triple threat bout, retaining his RPW Rust Belt Championship. And at least for now, Rob, Lil Sicko can sleep well at night knowing that championship remains in his grasp.
Came into this one expecting a singles match, was treated to a triple threat, overcame the odds, retains the championship. And I think Satu Jinn, the realization has set in. He was so close to becoming the new champion.
Jinn handing over the title, and now the veteran putting his stamp of approval on the up-and-comer. Lil Sicko remains your champion. And as the celebration continues, folks, do not go anywhere. It's the moment you've all been waiting for, because in our main event, Nathan Mowery, the Killbilly, is set to go one-on-one with Spectre here at Blood and Honey 4.
Sicko retains. Satu Jinn showed what an absolute monster he can be, and Lizzy Blair stepped up and proved her toughness. But up next is our main event. A blood feud that started over 2 years ago between Nathan Mowery, Bombshell, and the man who's been making their lives hell, the spine-shattering Spectre. All this animosity boils into tonight's ultra-violent tiebreaker. This is your main event.
Pull up a chair. Let me tell you a story. The year is 2023. It's January. It's my first match of the year. It's the Killbilly versus a man named Spectre. And we fought. It was your first time ever be cutting open with glass. It was Bombshell's debut, and I ended up being the better man at a bar in Gainesville, Georgia, but not without taking a lot of damage first. And then a few months later, I run down to the IWA 4 and we run it back. And we fight again. And this time I understand you. This time I understand what makes you tick. And we fought all around that school, but then you returned the favor. You ended up being the better man. And then almost all of 2024 goes by. You have a victory, I have a victory. But we never had that ultra-violent tiebreaker, and I start the Blood and Honey series. And And so I invite a spine-shattering Spectre to be a part of my new company, and you lose to Sean Christopher, you lose to Ravenna Vane. But then I saw something in you. I seen you change. I saw you get that anger back, that angst, that aggression, and I keep a close eye on what happens in the state of Georgia, and I know that you've been going around racking up a couple of victories. But it was that Maniac show when you fought the hardcore Hillbilly. I thought I'd come out to support Hillbilly, but then after you beat the living dog shit out of our boy, you walked up to me, you confronted me, you attacked me. And that's what made it personal. As I'm laying there at that skate park, as I'm laying on the ground with a busted lip with blood coming down my face, it reminds me that we never had that ultra-violent tiebreaker. And it's just not about me, you know. You see, Bombshell, she hasn't forgotten about how you put her through a door a while back.
Spine-shattering Spectre. After what you did to me last time, I'm coming for blood. You think your little Hobbs End turned you into a monster? You don't even know where I came from, but you wouldn't last a day. The brand of violence you crave is child's play. And the Killbilly and I will show you what real deathmatch looks like. Don't be late to our playdate, Spec. No mercy.
But here's the perk.
Okay.
It's got my blood and it's got Payton's blood.
That's badass.
So it's two pieces of blood for one, and I'll sign it. I'll sign whatever you want.
You'll sign
I'll
it?
write somebody else's fucking name on it. I'll write Shawn Michaels on this if you want it.
Matt Griffin, forgive me, but you do this to me every show. Shut the fuck up!
Oh!
On the phone gun.
What?
Oh, that was the therapy I needed. But I think what I need, and I think what all of you need, is what we're about to get right now, and that is our main event! Let's bring out our competitors.
It is main event time here at Blood and Honey 4. One of the most anticipated matchups in recent memory, as the Killbilly Nathan Mowery set to do battle with that man, the spine-shattering Spectre.
Two competitors who have had each other's numbers in singles competition before, looking to have the rubber match here this evening in the main event of Blood and Honey 4.
You mentioned it, Rob. These two men tied one apiece. Who is going to get the better of the series here tonight? As Spectre makes his way to the ring, and what a storied history that Spectre has had here at Blood and Honey.
Some can call it storied. I would call it sadistic. This guy has kidnapped people. Let's not forget about the hell that he put Ravenna Vane through at Blood and Honey 3 in this ring, and is looking to bring some of that hell tonight to the Killbilly himself, Nathan Mowery.
And if he was able to do that to someone like Ravenna Vane, someone like Sean Christopher, what is it that he's going to be capable of here tonight against a man who he has bad blood with for quite some time?
Two competitors who not only have bad blood, but who are willing to go the extra mile to dismantle their opponents on their way to victory.
Well, the crowd on their feet in anticipation for the namesake of Blood and Honey. And there you see him, Nathan Mowery, as the crowd comes alive. And of course, Rob, you know, wherever Nathan Mowery goes, Bombshell follows closely behind, and Bombshell, in her own right, has a lot of beef with Spectre as well.
Yeah, she's definitely been on the receiving end of some of the onslaught that other women here in this promotion have had to deal with from spine-shattering Spectre. And if I'm Bombshell, I'm going to want to stand off to the side as much as possible in this one. Let Nathan Mowery handle the dirty work.
Nathan has been taking the world of deathmatch wrestling by storm. One of the quickest rising stars in the world of deathmatch wrestling, and has brought that art form here to the city of Atlanta and has really cultivated quite the following, as you can see by the crowd here in attendance.
What turned from a passion project became one of the hottest tickets in town, as we have got an absolute sold-out, raucous crowd here tonight at Monk's Meadery.
Introducing first, the competitor to my left. He is the Devil's Double. He is the sinister stunt man from Hobbs End. He is the spine-shattering Spectre! And his opponent, being accompanied by Bombshell, representing Carmen of the GOAT, the visual death artist, the Killbilly Nathan Mowery!
Well, as Don Miguel makes his way out of the ring, the stage is set for our main event for our fourth Blood and Honey, as the Killbilly Nathan Mowery set to go to war with Spectre.
The Devil's Brother versus the Human Grindhouse film. A match made in hell, and it is now officially underway.
Both men jockeying for position early on. Spectre may have the strength advantage, but Nathan Mowery has a lot of fight within him.
Nathan Mowery, no stranger to adversity, has faced some of the toughest competitors in all of independent wrestling. Let's not forget about that classic at Blood and Honey 2 against John Wayne Murdoch, one of the toughest people in the entire world of deathmatch wrestling, and that's something that definitely got Nathan Mowery ready for the spotlight, ready for this main event matchup with Spectre.
Still to this day, one of my favorite matches I have ever called, right alongside with you, Rob. And now, Spectre pulling a pair of scissors out of his tights now, just stabbing away at the head of Nathan Mowery and taking a shot at Bombshell.
Yeah, look at the way he immediately, the second he got Mowery down on the mat, turned his attention to Bombshell as if to warn her, you get anywhere near me again, you know exactly what's going to happen.
Spectre now pulling Mowery to his feet. We are only moments into this matchup. Mowery already bleeding, tilt-a-whirl into the side headlock.
This is actually a great way to turn things around on Spectre and try to get things going in the way of Nathan Mowery. The last thing Spectre came into this matchup expecting was a little bit of pro wrestling 101 from Nathan Mowery.
Nathan ducks the clothesline, and now with that bundle of light tubes. All that glass just shattering in the ring, right across the head of the spine-shattering Spectre and Nathan Mowery with that broken glass in hand.
You hear Nathan Mowery as he takes a bite out of the glass. I love this shit. You are not going to find anyone more sadistic than the Killbilly himself.
Well, you hear the thoughts of the crowd. My sentiments exactly, but Rob, just before then, I want to touch on something you brought up. Not only is Nathan Mowery one of the premier stars of deathmatch wrestling today, but he's also very capable within those ropes. Of course, trained by Jinny Wang Yang. He knows how to lock in a hold. He knows his fair share of wrestling moves as well, Rob.
And then also, let's not forget.
Hold on.
Wait a second.
Spectre tossing the tubes, and Nathan Mowery loses his footing, but connects with a drop kick.
Spectre able to call an audible on the fly there, thinking on his feet, taking out Mowery with that bundle of light tubes. But as I was trying to say before, Nathan Mowery also a member of the Coven of the Goats, some of the most highly touted professional wrestlers in the entire game today. As here comes Bombshell.
Bombshell looking to enter the fight, but eats a light tube over the head. Spectre now.
No.
Scream-o-rama. from Spectre onto Bombshell, and now Nathan Mowery crawling his way over, checking on his friend.
And now Mowery's pissed off. You can see he's got the blood flowing in his eyes. He truly is seeing red as now he's just throwing bombs at Spectre.
Now I gotta question the logic of Spectre targeting Bombshell, because now that has lit a fire under Nathan Mowery. Mowery able to slip out, now grabs a hold of Spectre. Going for a German suplex.
Trying to send each other into those star-shaped light tubes in the corner.
Spectre with a suplex, sending Nathan Mowery crashing into the shards of glass waiting below.
All of that glass just sticking into the back of both competitors.
And as the ring fills with more debris, the more dangerous this is going to become for both competitors. Something you have to be very cognizant of.
Let's see what the hell Spectre has in mind here. Setting that tube up in the corner, and now got a hold of the wrist of Nathan Mowery.
Spectre now with the tube in hand. Not sure how old school this is going to be. Right tube to the head. Mike Jackson, eat your heart out. And Spectre now goes for the cover. How sadistic do you have to be to smash a light tube over your own head, Rob?
You're about as crazy as it comes. That's the damn truth. And especially whenever you're talking about Spectre, he is constantly, if you ever second guess just how crazy he is willing to prove it to you as he's just dumping more and more glass on the mat.
Spectre grabs a hold of Mowery. Now in camel clutch position, just smashing the glass over the head and now digging away into the flesh of the Killbilly.
As if the blood wasn't too much already. Nathan Mowery defiant till the end.
What'd you say?
Spectre clearly taking offense to the crowd here, but Mowery now hoists him up, takes a look behind him, and now Mowery looking to put Spectre through the glass, but Spectre able to fight his way out.
Now Spectre having to go back to the drawing board once again. You can see both competitors eyeing the stars in the corner, trying to send each other through them on multiple occasions.
Nathan able to pump the brakes, but Spectre now with a shot to the midsection. Swing and a miss with a clothesline. Nathan in precarious position. Sent through the glass. Oh my God. And now Spectre dragging Mowery through that broken glass, going for the cover. And Mowery powers out at two.
At this point, you have to question what is driving Nathan Mowery. It has to be revenge, if anything, fighting through so much adversity. It's not enough to eat these massive shots and kick out of these covers, but he's having to kick out through all of this broken glass at that.
Mowery now on the outside as the crowd trying to rally behind the Killbilly, showing their support, but followed closely by Spectre.
Now bringing this into the crowd.
The crowd nearly working themselves into a frenzy on their feet. Spectre looking to send Mowery into the tower.
Mowery very wisely pumping the brakes on that, turning things back around.
Now tearing the shirt off of Spectre.
Oh my God, another bundle of light tubes has entered the fray.
Mowery using that glass on the back of a skateboard deck. Right to the back of Spectre, and now taking a glance over, sees that tower waiting.
Looking to send Spectre head first But wait, reversal.
Spectre able to fight out of it, sends Mowery face first into the corner of that ring post. And now slams Mowery face first into the apron. And keep in mind, folks, that ring is absolutely littered with shards of glass. Spectre now makes his way over. The hell?
Do this!
Oh my God!
It's the most fucked up game of mousetrap I've ever seen in my life.
Acme, eat your heart out, because right now, Nathan Mowery just absolutely decimated at the hands of this godforsaken contraption. And now Spectre just pushing that glass further into the back of Nathan.
Bad place for Mowery to be right now. I think Mowery is out on his feet, Carmen.
I'm telling you right now, if something like that would have happened in Home Alone, it would have been a much different movie. As Spectre sends Mowery back into the ring, what does he have in hand?
What the hell is that? I don't even want to venture into the sick sadistic thoughts into the mind of spine-shattering Spectre right now, but what the hell does he have in mind? What possibly more could you do to this man?
Spectre with those zip ties in hand, looking to restrain Nathan Mowery.
And Mowery's just, there's nothing he could do.
Well, think of the blood loss that Mowery has experienced thus far, that loss of oxygen as the blood pours down the face, and now zip-tied to that rope, nowhere to go. And Spectre now just able to have his way with the Killbilly.
Looks like he's finally starting to come to, but I think it's too late. He's zip-tied to that middle rope. There's absolutely nowhere to go for Nathan Mowery. Oh, no.
Oh my God, business has just picked up. Spectre with a weed whacker.
Don't do this. This is way too damn much. Do not do this.
Spectre about to cross the line, but hold on just 1 second. Bombshell, no. Bombshell putting herself in harm's way. And again, a light tube to the head of Bombshell, but Bombshell just absorbs the shot.
Bombshell trying to get some revenge for what Spectre put her through.
Bombshell gets Spectre in position. Tilt-a-whirl brings down Spectre as his body rolling through the glass.
Now thinking choke slam into the glass.
With a choke slam into the glass tubes, and now has her eyes set on Mowery, looking to help out her friend. Mowery still restrained in the corner, has no choice but to helplessly watch on to everything happening, as now Bombshell looking to inflict more punishment on Spectre, it seems.
You can't blame her after what he's put her through. She's now got the staple gun in hand.
Oh, that staple to the forehead of Spectre. As Bombshell getting her proverbial pound of flesh here tonight from the man that put her through a table.
And now it looks like Bombshell's gonna go try to free Nathan Mowery, who's still zip-tied in the corner.
Mowery now freed. And I'm not sure if Spectre is aware. Spectre rolling back into the ring as Mowery on the outside.
Speaking of aware, I don't know if Bombshell's aware that she's alone in the ring with Spectre now.
Bombshell looks like she's seen a ghost. The mask has come off. Oh my God! Bombshell biting the neck of Spectre.
Taking a chunk of flesh with her.
Talks about the proverbial pound of flesh. Now coming for the literal. And now holding Spectre in place while Nathan Mowery has his eyes set on the Weed Whacker.
Oh, come on. This is, of all the sick and twisted things we've seen here at Blood and Honey, oh my God!
Giving the crowd what they want. Killbilly Lawn Care opening up shop here in Atlanta, Georgia, now hoisting Spectre on his shoulders. Mowery got to go for the cover. Will it be enough? And Spectre somehow out at 2.
Spectre, after taking a Weed Whacker to the gut and then getting driven headfirst into the mat, still finding it somehow, some way, finding it deep down, the power to kick out.
Nathan being showered by love and appreciation from the fans here in Atlanta, but still has to keep his attention on Spectre here in the ring. Grabs a hold of a steel chair and now still looking for more.
There is still a match to be won, and we've seen this all throughout the night. Sometimes a little's not enough. You gotta go digging for everything you can possibly find.
Well, Mowery still not finished yet, continues the hunt as he looks to put Spectre away for good. What could possibly be on the sadistic mind of the Killbilly?
I don't want to think about it after seeing that smile. Looks like he's digging another Tokyo Tower out from under the ring, as now Bombshell laying boots to Spectre on the inside.
Spectre with the chair takes a shot to the midsection of Bombshell, and now wrapping that chair around the back, and Nathan Mowery on the outside trying to make his way in to make the save, but just a little too late. Van Daminator.
Oh, now Spectre getting a hold of Mowery. I think he might be thinking about Scream-O-Rama again, Carmen.
Going for the kill shot, looking to put away Nathan. Nathan desperately trying to fight his way out, but the Scream-O-Rama connects. Spectre to put away Nathan Mowery, but no.
Both of these athletes having no choice but to dig deep down into the reserves and find every bit of energy that they've got within them in order to keep this match alive.
Well, what is it going to take, Rob, to put one of these competitors down as Spectre now grabbing a hold of the Weed Whacker.
Unplug the Weed Whacker, and he's got that extension cable. What the hell has he got in mind? Is that a box fan?
That box fan now enters the ring as Spectre. What could he possibly have in mind here?
I don't even want to venture so much as to guess. He's taking that front faceplate. I think we can come up with a couple of ideas on what he's got in mind now, Carmen.
That front panel has come off. And folks, it's a warm night here in Atlanta, but I don't think there's going to be any cooling off for Nathan Mowery here. And Spectre takes a look back over his shoulders.
Just continuing to plot that next move. Oh no, I think he's thinking crucifix bomb, Carmen.
Going for that outsider's edge. Nathan fights out into the roll-up. Only gets a 2. And now Spectre with the cradle. Again, only a 2 count. Oh, both men thinking the same thing. Both men thinking the big boot.
Now both men absolutely wiped out their respective corners. Oh, wait a second.
A stare down. Oh, we got ourselves a bit of a duel here.
Oh, God.
Both men through the glass. And just like that, we find ourselves at a bit of a stalemate, Rob.
Neither man moving an inch after that. The official starting that 10 count, Carmen. I think very well it is possible that I don't know if either one of these competitors are going to be able to answer this 10 count.
The crowd here trying to get Nathan Mowery back on his feet. But it may be too little too late as we see the glass covering the back of Spectre. Mowery back on his feet. What is Spectre grabbing a hold of?
I think Spectre's got a saw. Oh, but so does Mowery. Mowery's favorite toy of choice.
Say Mowery, who's become synonymous with that saw blade, now finds himself in a very precarious position. Who is going to get the upper hand here? Oh, and a low blow from Spectre.
Anything to gain the advantage. As Bombshell looks like she's trying to fight her way back into the ring.
Oh, and a low blow of her own.
It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
Stiff headbutt from Nathan Mowery. Willing to risk his own body in order to put away Spectre, but what's he have in mind here? Bombshell looking to hold Spectre in place.
Mowery's calling for something on the outside.
Trash can. What the hell? Nathan Mowery, no stranger to being called a pyromaniac, looking to light things up here tonight in the city of Atlanta.
Mowery now getting into position like he's taking a pull from the crowd.
This is not going to be good, Rob. Nathan Mowery.
Oh, God, no.
No.
I wouldn't wish this on my own worst enemy, including
No, look at
Spectre.
this, lighting his own leg on fire. A shot where the sun don't shine, and now Bombshell with a Canadian destroyer. Mowery grabs a hold of that box stand.
Signaling for the end.
Has him in the full Nelson, and now spinning out face first into the fan. Cover is made. And Nathan Mowery victorious here in our main event. What in the world did we just witness, Rob?
We witnessed what very well could be the future of all of deathmatch wrestling here at Blood and Honey 4 after that brutal and insane main event between Nathan Mowery and Spectre.
Nathan Mowery further solidifying his impact in the world of deathmatch wrestling. Now calling for a microphone. Careful, Don Miguel, don't get anything on that jacket.
This means the absolute world to me. Ever since I was a child, I loved ultra-violent fucking pro wrestling. What do you guys say? We do it again next month. I'll see you crazy motherfuckers August 17th. Right back here. Long live the Killbilly. Long live.
Long live the fucking Killbilly!
Well, there you hear it, folks. August 17th, right back here at Monk's Meadery. Blood and Honey 5. Go ahead and get your tickets now. You do not want to miss out. Come be a part of a true movement taking place here in Georgia wrestling, folks. On behalf of Rob Weathers, I have been Carmen Michael, and we will see you in a few weeks.
resistance flow. I shout, gonna find the door, no shame. Lying on my back, example pain. Swift in me, turning rotten flesh. Been moving on the rotten bloody guts, serving all of us. The recipes are praised for oppression, this will torture. Active cells of death and vomit, flesh and carnage. Mind lives in this circumstance, the search is made. My body's gone, a mangled mess, the slaughters made. Decapitation of what I once had, amputation. My only hope is to die soon, death has sensed. Stay tuned for the next Blood and Honey.